This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Meredith Bruckner. It's shaping up to be another busy news day, but we begin with the risk of severe weather. What a night, Vitas.
Oh, yeah, we had some strong storms move through the area, some tornado warnings through Ann Arbor and parts of Metro Detroit. Definitely a busy one down towards Monroe County as well. But it looks like we're seeing another weather alert day because of strong thunderstorms later this afternoon. It looks like we're going to see late afternoon, evening, probably between 1:30 and 5 o'clock during the evening rush hour. Wind, hail, and flooding, the main concerns with these storms. So here's what I'm tracking as we continue to go through the evening. These storms are going to be picking up in pace as we go through the overnight. Those temperatures are going to continue to be on the warm, mild side of things. And with those morning showers, we're going to see the flood watch in place till Thursday and those storms firing up. We're under a slight risk category for the lower half of the state, including Detroit City and Wayne County area south back towards Kalamazoo. That stretches all the way to Chicago and down towards St. Louis and Kansas City with that frontal boundary pushing in. That's going to lift the atmosphere. Still a lot of water out there. We do have a flood watch in place for all of our counties because it's really saturated as far as how much we've seen, several inches of rain. So it just takes a little bit to create a flood warning. So we saw all the heavy storms push through. We still have more activity back to the west that'll come through. We're tracking some steady showers out there now. More rain just back to the west, and the real threat will start to develop over towards Iowa and Illinois, which is already starting to fire up. That's going to move in later today as we track those storms across the area. So once again, we are looking at a slight risk category for the area for severe storms later this afternoon.
Thank you, Vitas. And we are following the developments up north. Residents being urged to evacuate due to the risk of flooding. And Governor Gretchen Whitmer is extending state emergency operations as dangerous water levels threaten dams and raise the risk of severe flooding. The evacuation notice impacting people in low-lying areas in Sheboygan County. Michigan Department of Natural Resources stressing some of the flooding risk is not related to the Sheboygan Dam.
Really an unprecedented incident that we got coming on the heels of a long winter, and then we start to see some warming and melting of snow.
And we have a crew heading to those affected areas right now, so stay with CBS Detroit for updates both on air and online. Closer to home, the city of Detroit is urging residents to reduce water usage during storms. Residents should avoid using dishwashers, doing laundry, or excessive water use to help prevent sewers from overflowing. There's new development in the sentencing of former Michigan football coach Sharon Moore. For the first time, we're hearing from the woman who allegedly was involved with him. Her name is Paige Shiver. Her statement saying, in part, the University of Michigan gave this man limitless power and emboldened him to do whatever he wanted for years with no accountability. December 10th was the most terrifying day of my life. She also says the sentence does not reflect the seriousness of Moore's unlawful entry and aggressive behavior. So she wanted Moore to do jail time. Instead, he was sentenced to 18 months probation for 2 misdemeanors, trespassing and misuse of a communication device. A Walled Lake mother says a drone has been flying by her daughter's bedroom window, spying on her.
We could have smacked it out of the air with a broom if we had opened her window. So it was not far at all. And then it would just take off over those trees, and then we had no idea where it went.
The mother says the drone has shown up randomly over the past 3 years. Her daughter finally was able to get a picture of it. Police are now investigating. And that's a look at your headlines. Thank you for watching.